Hey, you guys. Thanks for giving me another shot there. We are in lovely Long Beach. I think we've fixed the monophonic sound. I always forget to switch that back. And we've fixed the other issue of shaking, I hope. So we're on Appian Way across from Mother's Beach over there. We're on Ravenna and we're walking towards. Thanks, Felicia. I think we're good now. I changed a bunch of settings. I forgot to check the settings. Good afternoon, Lark Bark. We hope you are doing well too. So another little bit of Long Beach. It's really lovely. I didn't know it was this cute until I started coming here recently. Thank you for letting me know about the mono, Will, because I would have forgotten that. But you know what? We had an opportunity to start from scratch here, and I think everything's good to go. Hopefully, no jiggle. And sorry. The one thing I'm missing out on is, oh, wow. It's weird. So I'm running 2 lines right now. And we shouldn't have any issues. Hang tight for one second. I didn't take the bus. Sorry. So one of the whole reasons I got a new phone was so I could stream on dual lines in case we ran into little spots. And I must have neglected to turn something on because we've buffered a couple times. You know, Brave Bull, I didn't take the bus here today. Or the train. The train is about an hour, and then after you get off the train, we're in downtown Naples. After you get off the train, you have to take like 2 buses, I think, to get here. So, not really in the cards for me. That's why it took forever to come down here, because I had to plan the car ride. The ultimate thing about arriving here is whenever we go to Venice, the parking is always like anywhere between $10, $15, or $20. This parking is run by the city. I have till 3:30. But this parking is run by the city. I'm trying to fix the jiggle. I'm not really sure what that is, the jiggle. We are in Naples. I'm really bummed because I just can't see the jiggle. I have no idea how to cross the street here. Oh, the fucking button is over here. No, I just parked in the parking lot. I prefer to park in a parking lot. So we're really only looking like the weirdest way. So thanks for joining today. Sorry, this is a shit show, amateur shit show hour. Pardon my language. We've got jiggles. We've got new equipment. This definitely will lock this stream down and do it one more time. I don't have a Rolls Royce. So, yesterday, and I tried it out last night, or I set it up last night, but I unfortunately didn't check everything. So we had a little jiggling. Oof. It smells like water and brake dust. I have no idea what the Silver Fox is, but I have no plans to visit anything while I'm in Naples except for the canals, and then we'll go take a look at Mother's Beach. So I've definitely heard of these canals before, but only like, hey Ruben, hey mountain bike. But I've only like heard about them like getting jazzed up for Christmas, and for some reason I always forget about them. I didn't realize that they were kind of like Venice. I'm sure most of these are that expensive. Hey, Mark. All right, hold tight for one. Gay. I'm just cycling through cellular. Oceans 5G. LTE. Thank you guys so much for bearing with. I'm gonna download this and post it as the live walk so you can watch it later. I know it's terribly buffering right now. I'm can't say I'm not disappointed because we just oof. Hit those likes, please subscribe. Thank you for being a fun person and being here today and putting up with this nonsense. Well, when you go live, there's always to bound to things happen. Whoa, that's not even English. Bound for things to happen. So somebody asked me really early on, I think it was Felicia, how it's not that hot down here because we're close to the ocean. Yeah, these homes are expensive. That one looks like Cheesecake Factory to me. Just needs some swirl painting or that sponge painting. I'm not sure, actually. I know on these coastal cities somewhere, one of the lesser known coastal cities. That would be awesome, Felicia. So, look at these cool folks. I will not take a dip in the canal. I wouldn't mind kayaking in the canal. Oh, that would be pretty great. Thank you, Brave Bull, for recommending this location. Sorry it took me a while to get here. I I'm always cold in the winter in LA, to be honest with you. I have a winter coat. I sometimes wear the winter coat in the house, just like I did growing up in New England. Um, but it definitely gets cold because there's less humidity out here. The cold, the kind of like 60 degrees gets to you. We're not even in Venice, we're in Long Beach. How about that? So Long Beach also has its own set of canals. This is Naples, all right? I don't really know the history of these. I probably Brave Bull suggested it. Brave Will. Dude, that guy gets around corners fast. So these canals kind of lead out to the sea. I don't even know if we can cross over here, but we'll take a look. This is really Long Beach. I don't know if this just ends and I'm going to be on somebody's property. So this goes out to the coast. We'll go on the other side because there's a guy doing some gardening and that's really loud. I don't know if there are baby sharks in here. Maybe we should play the song and see if we can attract some. Right? And we got this whole idea from Venice or Amsterdam. I'm not really. I understand why the canals are in Venice for sure. Didn't we see someone on the pier catch a baby shark a couple of streams ago? Right? Now you're going to be singing it all day just because someone said it. Sometimes they play that song in like a commercial or something, and once I hear it, it is literally a brain worm. The worst kind, too. Do they ever get to Great Grandma Shark, or do they just stop at Grandma Shark? It's truly gorgeous. And at Christmas time, there's like a light show down here, which we should definitely check out. I love Christmas lights, holiday lights, any kind of lights. There was a lot of stuff. Thank you, Brave Bull. There's a lot of stuff that was gimmicky, Hollywoodland, and it became Hollywood. Felicia, I have to tell you, I'm ready for fall too. I don't know how I'm gonna do it in the fall because I'm always cold, but I get hot pretty easily. And I've been wearing shorts for months. I feel like summer just kind of started for us. Like this has been the really the first hot week for California anyway. I'm gonna just check my something. Hang tight. I think about doing Compton. I just haven't gotten to that side of the Wilshire Boulevard yet. Monday. Not to be confused with Naples, Italy or Naples, Florida. Always a blessing to have the mighty bull. I'm a member of the Trips with a T because I'm always tripping on something. It's truly a lovely spot. There was a reality show a couple years ago where like a gang had to create like a beverage to sell, like a soda. We'll keep our eyes peeled. We're definitely, you never know what we'll find. Whew. Oh, these boats I'm sure are very expensive. Very, very expensive. I saw some chemtrails this morning, like two of them, like a double stripe. Hey, Mary. It's gonna be like triple digit heat in the valleys, like where Mary lives. Well, you don't live in the valley, but I heard it's gonna be really hot out where you live. It kind of reminds me of like Balboa Island. I have to, my dogs really, of course, love to walk. And even at like 9 o'clock this morning, it was already kind of getting too hot. They don't care. They really don't care. Wow. The whole way down here, I was kind of watching the temperature in the car, and it was always like 91, 92, 93. And then I forgot to look when we got here. I bet it's only in the 80s. This is a really cute area for sure. The canals of Long Beach. I don't know why I keep saying that like Harvey Firestein, or Stein if you prefer. The canals of Long Beach. I try to avoid pavement with them. Kind of bad. We actually didn't end up walking. We walked them in the morning, of course, but I feel like the afternoon walk was kind of short because I was just concerned about the sidewalk temperature. There's someone coming. Oh, 108. Yeah. Poor dogs. I feel that way too. My dog is really stubborn though. So he will make you pull him, unfortunately, if you are not going the way he wants to go. Oh gee. Here, let's check out the neighborhood for 1 second and then go back. Aldi. Activity. Yeah, this is not for the renters. Well, maybe. An Airbnb for, I don't know, $1,000 a day. One of my dogs, you can get the shoe on, but as you get outside, they just want to kick the shoe off, like the whole time. And the other dog will bite your face off if you try to put a shoe on him. or a harness. He finally learned to love the brush. He was getting some dreadlocks. Well, he still does have a couple dreads, or matted hair, I think is the term. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm all about getting really done some damage. He's a rescue terrier. I think it's the dachshund, because dachshunds are biters. Probably because they're all rented out. I thought I saw a boat for sale, or a boathouse for sale somewhere. I don't think I could live on a boat. Think. I'll drop this as just a video, because I wonder what I'm missing for the signal to be this weak, this much. I don't think it's a setting in Prism. I feel like it's a setting in Speedify, because when I open up Speedify, this is what I see, and I didn't see it before when I would use your line and my line. Both, and I can't seem to figure it out. When I reset the stream, I tried to like figure that out, but it is showing that I'm losing my signal on my end and every other block. So in Speedify, both phones are set to secondary, and I can't seem to get one to be primary. I tried to like fix it during that little break. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Simply Sonora. Some of these places are crazy. Hold on. Look at that. Wait, one more. This phone has a crazy close-up now. Not that you could tell. All right, I untethered them. Hey. Whoa, tons of butterflies. It's nature. The butterfly hates me. It's sad because when I first set up Prism, it was over. They do. It does. I'm just kind of rolling with it here. Naples Lane. I think the jittering definitely is probably speedified. The signal thing is probably, I mean, the jittering thing is probably vision, Prism. Sorry, I always want to call it Vision. The connection thing is either the phone needs to be rebooted or blah blah blah, or it's Speedify doing something. All right. This was a must-see on my list. It is a trial run. Thank you for the encouragement. We're going to have to walk back through that canal. Not that that matters. It's crazy. It goes up to like 6,000 and then starts dipping. I'm not this area. Dutch Colonial. I wonder where BD is. BD started a new job on Monday. I hope he is doing well. And Cecilia. East Coasters. We're a little early today. Oh, I missed. I can actually get this to work. Yeah, Mark, I will definitely repost this as a video. I can't do anything about the buffering. I just got a new phone. It's tethered to my old phone, so the stream should be kind of flawless. It is not, as you can see. And jiggly. And for a while it was in mono. This is just a test stream. Thank you for joining. This is really lovely lit up. I'm joking. The drive was terrible. I didn't take the freeway. I just took the surface streets. So it took me like another 32 minutes. Hey, I keep switching networks, and I must have set something up incorrectly. But again, a test stream, I guess. We definitely will figure them out today, tonight, because we have a stream tomorrow to do. I don't know that it's a matter of restarting the stream because I don't know what to fix on my phone to make it not do that or to get the signal any better or get rid of the jittering. So here's my offer. Oh, for lease. You guys could lease this one. Here's my offer. If I can, I'm going to be on tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I'm going to get it fixed by tomorrow. Or we'll just go back to the old phone. Tell you, there is not a great signal. Like it's a 2 to 3 out of 4 bar signal here. You guys can make that out. So, because we've been doing this so much, we decided to invest and get a new phone and a second phone line because that helps the signal. Because if it can't get the T-Mobile one, it'll bop over to the Verizon one or vice versa. One is an iPhone 14 Pro Max that I've been using up until today, and now we got a Pro Max 16. Is it 16? I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's 16, sorry. I keep calling it a 15 though. I skipped the 15. So, a Pro Max 16. Hello. Hi. Well, there's a new listing. And I just think that something isn't set up properly. It's so remarkably simple when you get a new phone that you can just like beam everything from phone to phone. But still, there's a little couple things. I hope ICE is not jamming me. So we're using T-Mobile and Verizon, which were the two that it recommended for Los Angeles. I hope ICE isn't jamming me. I doubt it, but maybe. There are actually people swimming in the canal and jumping over the, I don't know, they're jumping over the side. I think, unfortunately, if I, this is a pretty short walk, I think 2.7 miles for this one. If I restart the stream, it's also getting really hot. I just wouldn't want to walk by the canals again for 45 minutes. I will post this as a video. We'll call it live stream fail. As soon as I got away from the canals, the stream just kicked up, actually. And I'm not using the secondary phone, I don't think. Yeah, it's getting higher and higher the further I get from the canals. It's the Naples Dolphins. The shaky thing I don't get. Like, that definitely is coming from Prism, and it might be because I didn't delay it enough or something like that. Like the stream gets delayed a little bit so it doesn't look as shaky. We call it a test stream, yeah. 1925, Naples High School. But we will definitely make it up to you. So I will be streaming tomorrow morning-ish. Just to kind of get up before it gets too hot. I think tomorrow and the next, or actually it's today and tomorrow are supposed to be the hottest days. Hey, Cariopolis. We were all up in those canals, but my stream just fails over there. So just walking off, maybe walking over to Mother's Beach. We'll definitely come back here again. This is kind of a showstopper neighborhood, so I thought it would be great to come here and use the new camera. We're in Naples, which is part of Long Beach. Super cute, really coastal community. It's got the coastalness of Orange County. You know, it's got that kind of vibe, but maybe with a little bit less Republican. It could be a signal jamming, so I can't film their lovely houses. I did hear a story a while ago about thieves, probably not in the San Fernando Valley, but like San Gabriel Valley, like planting cameras in the bushes across from people's houses so they could case them. It's a weird world we live in. I have a pile of phones, simply Sonora. So I wanted to trade in my iPhone SE, which I've never used once, and it had zero value for a trade-in. I've been thinking about upgrading for a while now. I mean, we talk about it on the streams, not just upgrading the phone, but just getting that second signal. Yeah, we are streaming at 6,000 now. I have never streamed at 6,000 before. I'm usually at 5,850 kbps. So a fluke. We'll figure it out. We have 3 more streams this week to figure it out. I'll figure it out tonight. Ooh, I hear a foghorn. I heard it on the radio. It was weird because I always think of like the area that it happens. It's really like a nice, peaceful area. I gotta look out for those scooters. Oof, there's a weird rubber smell. I find it bizarre, but my dog, both of them, they love to piss on scooters. Sorry I said piss, but they love to pee on scooters. Love it. So if you live in my neighborhood, you might want to watch out. I mean, it's just the back wheel. The scrap merchants really make out, I think. There's a lot of lights that don't work in parts of Los Angeles because people snag the copper wire out of them. Also, the one thing I hate is I hate when they take plaques, you know? So you don't know what a statue is. I mean, I'm such a weird baby, but like when you don't know what a statue is for or whose grave you're looking at. That can be asserted. And confirmed. Right? The big 6th Street bridge. That's crazy because if you think about it, like, how can you do that? Like, so many people are driving over it. So, the one thing, which you'll be impressed with, not, but the close up on this camera is pretty incredible. If I can actually get it to stop being shaky cam, which I can't, but pretty cool. The 6th Street Bridge is odd because it doesn't go to any fancy part of downtown, or like it almost goes to Skid Row actually. So the coolest thing I think about this updated phone is it does zoom like 5 times more than the phone I had. And also when I was playing around with it, obviously not testing the connection last night, when I was playing around with it, I I noticed that the zoom in Prism was just smooth instead of like a click. So cool stuff. I actually need to walk the other direction, which is, just like me, but I wanted you to see this part coming and going. So we're walking back to Mother's Beach. It looks like there's a igloo out there. Let's do the close-up and see if we can get closer. It literally looks like an igloo floating. You see that white thing? Oh, the jitter. I can only see the jitter when I do close-ups, actually. Hey, LA Unknown. How's it going? Happy Thursday. We are in Belmont Shores. Actually, almost. We are in Naples, in Long Beach. What is that igloo? I think I'm definitely going to take the freeway home. It saves half an hour. I hate driving on the freeway. Maybe hate is a strong word, but I really dislike driving on the freeway. So hey, LA Unknown, we got some new equipment. We're jittering right now, and we were having some signal issues earlier. So we all feel like somebody was jamming me in the canals. Naples is a no live stream town. I That's probably what I'm gonna have to take. I don't know my way home on the freeway. Lost my map guidance system. I almost called it MapQuest. I definitely could find my way home, but like I generally just know ways to get places on the freeway and not what I'm driving on. Like when you go to Pasadena on the freeway, and I drove it for years, you get on the something and then the 134, but I can never remember what that first freeway is. I can make my way through the city, and I actually don't use GPS unless we're leaving the city. I use GPS to come to Long Beach because I would not have been able to find my way here on back roads. To like Carson. Ooh, I did check out the what's it was called? I did check out the King of the Hill. It was I didn't think about that so much, but I have to tell you, it was kind of fun seeing them be away from America. They couldn't wait to get back here, and then it had all changed in 25 years. They talk about putting power lines underground all the time. Hold on, I'm switching back to 5G. I love Penny's translation of Spanish. I don't know why. I think they always talk about putting the power lines underground, which would be really great for fire prone California. I think they will be doing that in the Palisades. Ooh. I don't think we can walk over here, but let's take a look. We're getting close to the canal. Irish lady. It's smart, especially here. I feel like we have a lot that we really should take care of. I love it how the company that they went to work for, Aramco, actually exists. In my lifetime, I've had friends whose family has, or who grew up at Aramco in Saudi Arabia. The Tiki team. So I really love. I don't know. There was an episode that I was watching last night where he was he was doing like a beer contest. I watched two episodes in a row so I could be meshing these. But he was doing a beer contest. And BD, how's your work week been? I'm gonna go up into the little village. Sorry, new camera, a little jittery. Will definitely get that fixed by tomorrow. Just want to give you a heads up about that. Also, buffering is been insane today. I must have a setting a little wrong. Me too. The little tiny houses. Well, we're thinking of you and sending you lots of luck. Not that you need it. 710 510 101 North. See, for me, I would get off. See, I hate going through downtown on the freeway. And that's why I didn't do it today. It's like crossing all of those lanes to get to whatever freeway gets here kind of scares me, white knuckled. And then when you come back through, go back to Los Angeles, I don't like where you connect back to the 101. It's always like a symphony of other poor people's planning and not realizing that they needed to get over into that right lane until the exit's already there. It drives me crazy. And no one merges. Sorry, I sound like a cranky Gramps. No one merges. But we can talk about more positive stuff. So, hey, if it's your first time here, we usually don't jiggle this much. Feel free to give a little like and subscribe. We'll be on tomorrow morning. Boom! How fun is that? We'll be on again tomorrow morning. And we'll fix the jiggle and signal by then. I didn't know Long Beach had canals either. I'm gonna post this up after I get home as just like a little bonus video, so you guys get to watch it without the buffering. Jiggling, I'm not sure if that'll still be there. I might be able to fix that too. Every time it jiggles, say jiggle, I think of that song, Wiggle It Just a Little Bit. I know that's not the most tuneful representation that you've ever heard, but I think just one setting on something isn't correct. But who cares? We're having fun. We're getting some sun. And I went somewhere I never have been before, and I trust maybe none of you have been here before, except for Jelly Bean. So we're walking back to Mother's Beach, and I have to say, the parking, well, also school is back in session. The parking was seriously lovely. Thank you, Mary. Tomorrow, an even better stream. I never go out that early on a stream, so it's going to be interesting. Travell Stewart, hey. I'm not sure if it's just myself and Joseph, but I have been noticing a lot more monarch butterflies this year. I gave you the rest of my coffee. I feel like I would see a butterfly every once in a while before, but this summer I actually thought some were following me. because we kept seeing these two monarch butterflies. Oh, coffee jitters. Yes, I've got the coffee jitters. I've got the getting ready to get in the car and drive jitters, actually. I remember, I just remember seeing, I grew up, of course, in New Hampshire, not of course, but in case I haven't said that 15,000 times. I just remember a lot more monarch butterflies. What I remember more, and definitely more terrifying, were the gypsy moth. The gypsy moths. So I'm going to plan us one more beach day, weekday, next week. Probably won't be this place again, but I definitely wanted to go to the beach more this summer. Bonjour, Thierry. That was my best Quebecois accent. I have to go to the crosswalk, unfortunately, which is full of people working. I haven't had like a beach day where I don't go and stream and just lie on the beach. I kind of need that too, but I wanted to go to the beach like every week this month, and we've managed to do that. So who knows if we'll go to the beach again this week. We happen to love going. All right, I'm gonna be stuck here forever. Unless I just grab the bull by the horns and cross, which I did. Mother's Beach, city of Long Beach. Let's go walk on the water, on the edge here, and my car is still here, that's good. Parking was only $6.15. It's Marine Park Lifeguard Stand. No, it's not bad. We usually, I think I said earlier on, pay like 15 or $20 to park in Venice. Again, I don't have any problem with parking on the street, but I usually just prefer a parking lot for my Rolls Royce, as BD seems to think I have. Water quality is open. This almost really feels like river swimming. Thank you so much, Mary. There's no waves, so it really doesn't feel quite oceany. Did I say BD? I meant Brave Bull. I don't have a Rolls Royce, by the way. If I did, I would have like one from the 70s when they actually looked different. I feel like the Rolls Royce now looks like a PT Cruiser. Or maybe that's the Bentley. It just isn't distinct looking anymore. No, we're in Long Beach. I don't think it's this. Oh, yeah, it is the Long Beach 2nd Street Bridge. Here you go. All right, a beautiful day at the park here. I'm going to see you guys streaming in the morning. I'm going to go home and fix, I would be in the shade too. I'm going to go home and fix whatever issues my live stream has had, and I will talk to you real soon. I will post up for tomorrow in this evening. I hope you, thanks for joining me, and thanks for hanging in there. I know that was buffering. So before I go, though, something new. I wanted to definitely thank all of my members. I'm going to play this during the thing, but I was so busy looking at my lovely stream thing, I couldn't begin to remember it. Yes, Raucous Red Glare is still there. So have a really awesome day. Thank you for bearing with me during this stream. I'm going to run this little logo again. Walking in LA. What? I used to use this in the beginning, but I just want to bring it back. Anyway, hey, love you guys. I do. Have a really awesome night. Right? Poor. Thanks. Good luck with everything, BD. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Bye, Mary. Bye, Joe. Well, I'll see you soon, Joe. Bye, Nomad. Osgay. Will. I'll see you soon.